Welcome Libra to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 15th of July for the ascendant, the sun or the moon. As this week begins, the sun is high in the sky still. Going into its last week, this is your sector of success, but the sun's going to be forging a very positive link to the thrust of Mars and the innovation of Uranus. Now, Mars and Uranus are in an exact conjunction as this week begins. Now, for you, this is the 8th house, which can be about shared finance. It can also be about entrepreneurship, long-term financial planning, and investments. Now, Uranus is about innovation, but Mars very much about desire. You could find that your need to push forwards with something that is a bit more edgy and daring is really strengthened, and the sun is going to be cheering those two players on. Just be aware that Mercury and your ruler Venus are in the part of your situation to do with collaboration. Venus forges a gorgeous link with Jupiter later this week, which could prove to be truly lucky for you. But Mercury is in a more tender link. And there could be one person or one organisation that however much you're trying to meet them in the middle, somehow or another, they seem to be a bit resistant to your charms. But keep the faith, because by the end of this week, we have the second successive full moon in Capricorn. Now for you, that's the 4th house, very much about how you feel about things. The sun in that part of your situation to do with your interface with the wider world. But whereas as a month ago, it all may have felt rather confusing and uncertain, as you go into this particular full moon, Mars prepares on Sunday to move into your sister air sign of Gemini. And that joins up with Jupiter in your 9th house. And there's a sense with the sun moving on the Monday following this week, on the 22nd, into Leo, that something can really start to accelerate forwards that's felt a little bit beyond reach of late. And that frustration you may feel at the start of this week with Mars and Uranus's conjunction can make way for a period of accelerated changes. Things can move at the speed of light and in such an exciting way for you as this week draws to a close. Have a great week. If you've yet to subscribe, please do so now.